everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's July, which means ahead of me I have a ton of June goodies. They're my personal favorites from June. I've got a pretty well-rounded mix of makeup. I got some jewelry. I got some clothing because you guys enjoyed that last time. And I even have lashes. I have a lot of goodies. So let's sit back, relax. This video is uncut. Let me get into my June favorites. I cannot believe it's July. I'm going to try to spare like the whole song and dance and try not to get all emo about the fact that we're in July, and I feel like June, like every month that I've sat down and done a favorites video, the month goes by in 2 seconds. So here we are. I have some favorites and I want to get right into it. I'm going to start with something that is a body care product that I've been using probably I'd probably say twice weekly at this point, specifically on my knees, my elbows, my back, my shoulders, and my feet. Sorry for the TMI, but I talked about this in a video recently posted on my channel. This is a drugstore hit, very affordable. It's from the brand Versed. This is the Versed AHA Body Scrub. This is an AHA complex, but it also has pumice, like granules in it. So really what it does is it really gets down and dirty, okay? This will leave your skin feeling so soft and so exfoliated. It's not rough in texture. Honestly, one of my favorite things about this is the fact that you open it like that. So when you're in the shower, you're wet, you're soapy, you're sudsy. You don't have to like twist off a cap and then put the cap back on, like do that whole song and dance, which I really don't enjoy. Caps, I feel like they waste so much time. So this is like a wonderful, wonderful thing. Funny thing about this body wash is I probably have like that much left, but the tube never gets, it never decreases in size. So it probably looks like it's brand spanking new. It is not. I use this all the time and it is just such a great way to buff dead skin off your body. So if you're like about to do like a spray tan, if you're about to do like a little at-home tanning situation, like I've done to decasper my legs, like I've mentioned in previous videos, this is a really great way to prep your body, and it's just so affordable and just so easy to use. So I am hooked on the way this makes my skin feel. It's just a great, great body exfoliator for summertime. So that has been a heavily used product in the month of June. And then a newer discovery that I discovered probably in, I don't know, mid-May, something like that. But I've used it here and there, not like consistently, but I'd say I probably use this about once a week. Maybe 1 to 2 times a week, depending. But what this does is it's a gradual skin enhancer, basically. So it's going to gradually give your skin a tan and a glow. It's from Jergens. It's clearly it's from the drugstore. Very affordable. It has SPF 20 in it. Pretty much I just ignore that. And I go on top of it with my Polystory sunscreen or whatever sunscreen I'm testing at the time. I've been testing quite a few and a lot of them have been misses. So if you missed my thoughts on some sunscreens I'm testing currently, if you go back a video or two, you'll see which ones I'm talking about. But anyway, this is really nice, really easy to use. I had a couple questions recently that I thought I would address that I think are really good questions and really, really valid questions. There are from a couple of you asking me is if when you use this product, when you're also using this in conjunction with a liquid exfoliator, does it make this patchy? The answer is no. There's no patches to this because this goes on like a clear lotion. So what that means is when you're using a liquid exfoliator or if you're using a retinol or anything like that, it's not like a spray tan. Or if you used a liquid exfoliator on a spray tan that's on your face, that would absolutely make your spray tan or the tan that you're putting on look patchy. Since this is gradual and it gives you a gradual, even amount of color in a really soft, natural way, it won't get patchy, period. Even if you really just do a terrible job rubbing this bad boy in, it doesn't get patchy. I like to put this on when my face just needs a little bit of a boost, and a boost in terms of like evening out my face to the rest of my body, which is naturally tan. So those are 2 favorites. And the last skincare product technically that I have to share in this video, I don't really have any new skincare other than the ones I'm, currently testing. I'm in the thick of testing a lot of new skincare right now, but I don't really have a new favorite to share with you. Just products that are tried and true that I've been using a lot. But this is more of a new favorite to me. I've been testing this. This is now graduated from the testing phase, and now it's graduated into the favorites category. And this is something I don't skip every single day. I put this on in the morning after my lotions and my potions, but pre-sunscreen. It's an eye balm and it's super hydrating. It's also very lightweight. It's an eye balm that gives you hydration under the eyes. It will also help to lock in hydration and moisture that you put on prior to this. So I really like it for that as well. Either way, it's very soothing. So if you have dry, dehydrated eyes and you want like an instant, quick, like plump pick-me-up, I highly recommend this. This was influenced by Lisa J. She was talking about it. I picked it up and it's quickly become, hence why it's in this video, a favorite of mine. So I've been loving that. Also from the drugstore. It's from the brand Rock. Let me actually show you it up close. It's the Multi-Corrective Revive Eye Balm. So I'll link it, of course. Don't you worry. And then a favorite perfume that I have back in my life, and I pretty much like grab this one the most in the summertime. So now that we're in the thick of summer, we're fully in summer. This is like a more fresh fragrance that I really like to utilize in the summertime months. So I have a refill and I'm back in stock with my Another 13 from Le Labo. Now you can see too, like I bought this in June. It has the date and everything, which is really cute. It says where I bought it in Los Angeles. They even put your name on it, which I think is so cute. But Another 13 is just a classic fragrance that I've loved for a while now, but more specifically in the summertime months. So June favorite, this will probably be a favorite. If I don't mention like the next coming summer months, just know this is my current summer fragrance. Now I have been cocktailing this with a few other things as well. One of which I just got restocked. I just picked it up again. I purchased it myself. It's the Marseille Essence Vanille. It's like a vanilla essence. I'll cocktail it when I want this to be a little bit sweeter, and it's a really nice combination. Okay, let's dive into makeup. I have a lot of makeup ahead of me, a lot of drugstore, and a lot of Old Faithfuls. Let's talk about two foundations that are my current summer go-tos because it is very hot outside now, and I need to stick to formulas that are a little bit more tried and true so my makeup looks good all day long. One of which I have on my skin right now. It's the Maybelline Superstay Lumi Matte. Lives up to all the hype, in my opinion. I wear the shade 120. I do bronze this up a little bit just to make it a little bit more like cohesive, like summertime kind of vibes. On its own, it's a really pretty color on me. I just like to warm it up and bronze up a bit more. So this has been on heavy rotation. This is like a June favorite, but this will also, I can tell you right now, be like a favorite through the summer months because it's so long wearing. Equally amazing and equally a favorite of mine. This is like my old school favorite. This is the Maybelline Superstay 24-Hour Skin Tint. This is a slightly deeper shade. It's a shade 220. This is definitely more of like my summer shade. If I had to tell you what my summer shade would be, this is more my summer shade. I don't need to bronze it up to make it look right for me. It just looks perfect on its own in the summertime months. So if you want something that is thin, lightweight, buildable, breathable, looks like skin, but doesn't move, this is the one to get. And I do truly believe this is going to be good for all skin types. I'm oily, and these both work so well on my oily skin. Now, I have a wild card, though, that I've been really, really enjoying for the month of June. It was gifted to me in PR by RMS Beauty, and it's their new Sun Cover Up Super Tint. It's a super hydrating SPF 50, which is great. SPF 50 is pretty, that's top tier. That's amazing that they put SPF 50 in this bad boy. I wear the shade Buff. Now, I like this on its own if I'm just kind of running errands and I'm just looking for something that is going to give me surprisingly really, really nice coverage for a tint. This gives me really beautiful coverage, like a full medium coverage I get with this product. Now, let's say I want a more glowy look to my skin, but I want to also be long lasting. I have been loving cocktailing equal parts of this with one of these bad boys for longevity. Beautiful combination. But if you have dry skin and you want something with a high SPF for summertime that feels really lightweight and breathable, I really recommend this one. This is really beautiful. They did an amazing job with that. Quickly became a favorite, and I've been using that and popping it in my makeup bag and just thoroughly enjoying it. I am already sweating in here because I'm wearing a jacket. I love jackets. I am, if there's one thing I will buy so many jackets and belts and jewelry and things like that. But jackets always just, I can't resist them. It's weird. I have a weird problem with jackets. It's insane. Okay, staying with makeup. Speaking of summertime, I really do not like the sprayer. The sprayer is not the best, but the formula is fantastic. It's the Maybelline Lasting Fix. I wear this. I set my makeup with it. You have to be kind of careful when you're spraying it because if you do it close range or if you don't do a couple test sprays, it could really do you dirty and spray like a glob. So that aside, the formula is amazing. I do feel like this definitely increases the wear time of my makeup. So this has been my favorite currently for the month of June. As far as setting sprays go, that's been my daily go-to. Shove it in my makeup bag, use it daily. So loving that one. And it's also drugstore, so very affordable. And then for bronzer, let's talk about some bronzers. I have powders, I have liquids, and I have a cream. I want to talk about all of them. Some of them you've seen before. Some of them have been in previous months' favorites. But that just goes to show you that I still love them. I'm still using them on a daily basis. The first one you're not going to be surprised about. It's the Xoxo Beauty Contour Stain. I wear the shade 03 Giving Drama the most. It's going to look really messy, but this is the shade. And this is a great pre-makeup bronzer, a pre-sculpting kind of product, but also lays beautifully on top of makeup. It also builds really beautifully, and it's just a amazing product for summer if you want longevity with your liquid bronzer product. This will not slide off your face at all. And another product similar in tone, similar in texture, believe it or not, too, once you blend it out. The CL Bronze and Protect SPF 50 is just a perfect formula. This is such a great product. I have the shade Bronze 01. It's the lighter one. There's two to choose from, I believe. I believe there's only two. So I have the lighter one, and it's not even light. It gives you a really gorgeous bronze effect. It does have a little bit of glow to it as well. One little dropper of this on top for like a pre-bronze kind of look under your makeup or on top of your makeup will look so beautiful and is also very, very long wearing. The bonus of this too is it has that SPF 50, so great for some additional sun protection. Can't hurt anyone. It's nice that it's there, and I welcome it in the summertime, but I've been loving this product. And then powder bronzers. One I talked about previously in the month of May. I'm still using it. I'm still loving it. It's Laura Mercier Bronze Color Infusion in the shade 30 Cans. So this is a double-sided product. One's glowy, more like a highlighter. I actually just take the 104 brush from BK Beauty, swirl all the way into it, buff it all over, call it a day, and it's a really beautiful bronzer. I also love to use the matte part as an eyeshadow. So I'll use this as an eyeshadow on the lower lash line, in the crease, and it's a really great, well done, non-patchy, long-wearing, easy to work with powder bronzer. So Laura Mercier, just hats off to you. Great job on that. And then a new drugstore favorite. You guys told me to buy this, gosh, years ago. 4 years as well. And I finally got it, and now I am fully hooked. It has quickly become my go-to powder bronzer along with the Laura Mercier for this past month anyway. But you know what? Honorable mention, I'm still loving my Dior. I'm still hooked on it. So don't think that I don't love that bronzer. I absolutely love it. I just have been popping these on a little bit more often than the Dior right now. But this is the drugstore cult classic. I have the shade Deep Bronzer. It's the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. Lots of tongue twisting things going on right now. This smells like coconuts and a tropical vacation. I think it smells amazing, but it's a really beautiful, soft, luminous bronzer that's never patchy, goes on really pretty and really even, and just, I can see why you guys want me to try this. It's such a gorgeous formula. Physicians Formula has some really nice powder products, and this is no exception. This is like stunning. Let's talk about some blushes now, shall we? I don't have many new blushes. I have the Makeup Forever ones. I've been testing these. I'm really not blown away at all by those, to be quite honest. I think they're just meh, to be quite fair. I'm also still testing out my new Dior. Yeah, it's okay. It's, you know, it's nothing. I'm not like jumping for joy trying to use it every single day. And I'm also still testing this new Dior, and meh. It's nice, but it's just not my favorite. So I'm going to talk about only my favorites because that's the only thing that's fair for this video. It's my June favorites, and I want to keep it really real. These two are currently my favorites. I've talked about this one in previous videos. I love this formula from Dennis & Myricks. It's the Yummy Skin cream blushes. This is the shade It Girl. These are the exact blushes that I have on my face right now. And this is the Say Super Suede Radiant Blush Powder. I picked up the shade Bella recently, and it's just really pretty. Like, this combination of these two, this one goes down first, this one goes on top to lock it in. And it's just really pretty. So these have been my go-tos for June. And then powder-wise, oof, boy. This powder is so blurring, hence the name, but it's so blurring, so smoothing, and it's so good for oil control. So if you're an oily girl or guy out there, you've got to check this one out from the drugstore. If you have larger pores, skin texture, anything like that, this is a phenomenal formula from the drugstore. So I'm so happy I now have this in my life. I can fully say with confidence this is one of my favorite powders from the drugstore, other than the Maybelline Fit Me. This is totally different, very different texture, a lot more lightweight and finely milled. But this from L'Oreal, the Infallible Blurfection. I have the shade light pink. If you can get your hands on it, it is absolutely worth every penny, and it's affordable because it's the drugstore. So that's one of my favorite powder right now as far as the month of June goes. And let's keep on the drugstore path because I have two other drugstore products. Actually, I have quite a few more. But let's stick to these right now. These are more like eye-based and brow-based. The Super Look from Maybelline in the shade, I think I have dark brown, deep brown. This is what I have on my brows right now. I've been using this every single day. I kind of touched on this recently, but this has slowly edged out my e.l.f. Wow Brow. And I still love my e.l.f. Wow Brow, but this is just that good. It is like instant impact on my brows, clings to my brows, grips them, locks them into place, brushes them up, keeps them there all day. And as an oily girl, that's a big talking point. So usually my brows start to fall and fade and like get too greasy and slimy throughout the day. This stays put and locks them in while tinting them. So love that. And then another product, also from Maybelline. This is such an underrated eyeliner, and it's so good for tight lining, especially if you have small eyes, hooded eyes, really deep set eyes, and you just want a really micro fine pencil that's long wearing. You've got to get one of these. I will link it. It's so good from the drugstore. It's the Maybelline Master Precise Skinny Gel Eyeliner. It's the shade dark brown. They make a black as well, but this is quickly become a holy grail in terms of tight lining my lash line. Unbelievable. A new favorite product from Melt. This really blew me away. This is such a unique product, and it's quickly become my everyday. I either alternate between my Dr. Dennis Gross lip plumping treatment or this one. This one is unique because it's matte. And have you ever seen a matte lip plumper in your life? No, I never have. I've only ever known like the Too Faced lip injections or the Dr. Dennis Gross. They're super glossy. This leaves your lips completely matte. So if you're a matte lover and you want a lip plumper that's not goopy and like overly glossy, this is such a cool formula. This is so unique. Probably one of the most unique products I've tried in 2025. Like, so cool. Does the job. Definitely is plumping, but it's not uncomfortable. So that's something to talk about as well. So if you stay away from lip plumpers because they burn or they tingle just too much, this one tingles, but it's really not unpleasant at all. So you can get through it really quickly, and the effect is unbelievable. Let's stick to lip products because I have a lot of lip products, and I hope you have a snack because this video is, like I said, uncut. Let's get the hair completely out of the way, and let me talk about some lip glosses that have become my favorites for the month of June. Some of which I tested out in my huge try on where I tested every single lip gloss that's sold at Sephora. 3 of these have come from that video. Let's talk about those first. A new one that is also just new to the market, not just new to me. The Cali Ray Lifeguard SPF 31 Broad Spectrum Gloss Balm. This is the shade Echo, and Echo is a really pretty, like, soft lavender shade. It's like a milky, come on, focus. It's like a milky lavender. These are so cushiony. So they just feel really nice and moisturize down your lips. They give you a nice high shine, a really beautiful glossy finish while not feeling sticky, and also while my hair is out of control. And also while protecting your lips from the sun with the SPF 31. So they're a win-win. Really, really nice formula that I've been loving. This has been in my purse, so I had to like go in my purse, grab this, and to share it with you all. Another one that I had to grab out of my purse was the Westman Atelier. This is the Squeaky Clean Liquid Lip Balm. These are really, really pricey. I really enjoy it, but I don't talk about that often because it is just such a pricey product. It just feels like highway robbery, but if you get it, I know you're going to really like it. So I'm going to show you anyway because it's been a favorite of mine. I wear the shade Nunu, right? I always forget. What's the shade? Yeah, Nunu. Okay. It's a really pretty milky light pink. It looks so good on top of my favorite lip liners, but really conditioning, really hydrating. It just feels really nice on your lips. It's like a luxury experience, trust me. And then a new favorite, particularly because of the color and how long lasting these are on my lips, the Bosma Tinted Lip Gloss in the shade Nude. Packaging, 10 out of 10, but formula is amazing as well. Let me actually swatch this in case you missed it in my huge haul. That's the shade Nude. And it's really pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, but they actually just cling to your lips really, really well without being sticky. And just, they give you a beautiful, beautiful effect. I don't know why I'm losing my voice all of a sudden, but come back to me. So I've been loving this one. It's a new favorite that I discovered from that video. And then a new favorite from the drugstore to finish off the glosses is the Maybelline Lifter but Plump lip glosses. I can't stop using this. This is what I have on my lips right now, and I will show you what lip liners I have on as well. But the shade 01 Blush Blaze is just my favorite. It's just a great pink drugstore plumping lip gloss. I'm going to tell you right now too, this is such a great alternative. So similar to the Patrick Ta one. So if you want an affordable drugstore option that are tinted, you have to check this one out. Super great formula. Very spicy, very tingly. I can feel it on my lips right now, but it's all good. It's worth the pain. They're really not painful. I'm just being dramatic. You can definitely get through it, I promise you. And then a lipstick that I actually ended up wearing in my last month favorites, my May favorites. I just can't stop using this one. The shade Pinky in particular is just my favorite. It's the Vive Pout Dur lip sticks. They're like a liquid, kind of like a moussey texture lipstick. It's what I have on right now. I topped it with the Maybelline Lifter Plumper in that pink shade. So I have these two on right now, and these have been like my daily go-to lip combos. So I can't stop using them. All of June, I've been hooked on this one, but this one in particular, Bellini's really a beautiful one as well. I love that one. But this one's definitely like my favorite from the collection. And the lip liners. Don't hate me for showing you these again because I just discovered that they're, I think, pretty much all sold out at Sephora currently. I'm not sure about on their like direct-to-consumer website, but the Merit Sheer Lip Liners, who would have thought I'd be such a die-hard fan of these? I didn't see that coming, but I really love these. I wear them pretty much, I don't know, every other day, if not every day. I'll use them to like either cocktail with other products. I'll use them either alone or with other lip liners. They're just a really awesome formula. I picked up a newer shade, Sportif or Sportif. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can tell me in the comments. I have no clue, but I pretty much love them all. So now I have 3. They're all just really easy to use. And let's switch things back to the drugstore because I've talked about these many times as well, but they're also on heavy rotation for me as far as like the month of June went. The Maybelline Lifter liners, particularly the shades Line Leader and On It. These two are by far my absolute holy grails. Is this a shade On It? Yeah, okay, phew. I started second guessing the name for a second. These two are my favorites. They're just great everyday lip liner pencils. This one's like a really soft mauve pink. This one's a beautiful, like perfect nude that goes with so many of my combos that I love. But these, I had to share them. They're like absolute holy grail lip liners from the drugstore. And then 2 other new favorites. Recently discovered these. These were actually sent to me in PR from the brand Melt along with the matte lip plumper. And I love these so much. I think the shades are so gorgeous. The shade Bear is my favorite. And then Caffeine is a beautiful rich brown. These have been These have been my lip liners of choice for all of June. Like these, I cannot stop pulling them out, putting them in my purse, doing lip combos with. These are just my favorites right now. More makeup. And then we'll get to some other fun, random stuff. But the eyeliner that I have on, it's from Kosas. It's the Soul Glazer liner. I really like this liner formula. It's really long lasting, creamy, blendable. Pretty much checks all the boxes. But this shade I kind of bought on a whim. It's the shade Enigma. And it's this beautiful, very unique, dark, like navy blue. And it's just really pretty. It's been really pretty to bring out my brown eyes. Blue, if you don't know, just like purple, ends up bringing out brown eyes really, really in a very flattering way. So I've been loving this one. And then the Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer has been my daily go-to. The Sarah Creole as well, but this one for the month of June, because it's so long lasting and because I had so many long days on set in June. I worked so many long days. I traveled a lot in June. And this was just my holy grail because it just stayed put. So it was very reliable. I found the best way to use this is less is more. So start small, blend it out. Don't overuse it. If you overuse it, it will look cakey. It will cake up and it will look too thick and heavy. So less is more, especially under the eyes. But if you apply the right amount, you're going to love it. I wear the shade 2N and it's been my favorite concealer. Now, I want to mention 2 pairs of lashes because I've been on my lash kick lately. I've been taking the time to put lashes on myself. It's such a confidence boost for me. It makes me feel like instantly 30 to 50 times prettier, and I'm just here for it. I didn't think I would love these, but I've been thoroughly enjoying these ever since I've been testing them out. They're from Velour. They're self-adhesive. The other pack I had to toss because I used them way too many times. I only have 1 new pair left, but the top row was a more more like cat eye shape. So they're longer in the outer corner and then they're tapered towards the inner part. My favorite style by far. They looked so beautiful. I got so many compliments when I was wearing these. So I wanted to include these in this video, and they were the easiest self-adhesive lashes I've ever tried in my life. They actually stick all day long. It's shocking. And then an old favorite that I thought I would just share with you all because they're that good. I buy them on Amazon on repeat. The Style 420. I cut them in half because they're tapered. So if you cut them in half, you can use 1 single lash as a pair, like a pair of half lashes. And that's exactly what I do. So that's why there's none right here. I have them on right now. I cut 1 in half, popped on each side, and they're great. I mean, I had to include them. Like these are like a secret favorite that I feel like I never include, so it's only fair that I put them in this video, finally, and I link them for you. Okay, now let's talk about some fun stuff. Not that that's not fun, but I really love including like things that are not makeup. So jewelry, clothing, things of like that nature. You guys have been enjoying it, and you ask me about this kind of stuff all the time, so I really like putting these things in a favorites video. 2 pairs of earrings, well, 3 technically. I'm going to link because I get asked about them on repeat. So I've been wearing these for a long time now. They're my gold rope hoops. I get DM after DM after DM after DM about these. So hopefully the people that DM me will see this video. But yeah, by popular demand, I'm going to link these again. They're the gold ones from my girl Care Tucker. Full disclosure, she is my friend. I shop at her store and I'm hooked on all the jewelry that she has and that she carries. So all the jewelry that I'm about to include are from her store. So I also got the silver version of these. So now I got the gold and the silver. I love mixing metals. I love doing all that kind of stuff. The silver, I've been wearing like pretty much, I don't know, almost every single day. And then another pair of earrings that I actually wore for most of my lip gloss haul video where I tested every lip gloss at Sephora. It's a very new video. In case you missed it, it's 3 hours long. I know. There's chapters. You can check out the chapters. But I wore these earrings and I got so many questions about them. So I want to include them. I've had them for a while. I don't think she's got the biggest stock of these left, but I do know she's got a few that I will link. So they're like these threader earrings. Like you thread them. If you don't know what that means, you thread them into your piercing. Okay, then you pull it through and then they dangle like this. They're really pretty. They're really delicate. So they're from my girl's store. So I'll link these because I got so many questions about these delicate earrings. So I've been loving them for a while, but I'll make sure I include these and link them below. And then clothing wise, I have 3 new shirts that I've been wearing on repeat, and you've asked me a lot about this next one in particular. 2 of these tops are from the brand Affirm. So it's this sheer, like very lightweight leopard top. I've been wearing this a ton. I wear it with jeans. I wear it with Adidas track pants. I wear it with shorts. I can wear this with anything. They're a little bit more sheer. They're very soft. I think they're really reasonably priced. So I'll link this top because I got so many questions about this top. And then from the same brand, I recently got this one and I love it. I wear this again with like Adidas track pants, jeans, you name it. Doesn't matter what you wear this with. It's just a really cute top, cute for summer, same exact material, and they're just really lightweight and breathable. They also have these like openings for your thumb to go through, you know. They're cute. I love this brand. They have really, really great patterns, really great prints, just really great stuff. I love their quality too. So I'm gonna link those. Those have been my favorites, and I've been using them, or wearing them, excuse me, nonstop. And I picked up this top from Show Me Your Muumuu, another brand I really, really like. So I'll link this one as well. It's kind of like a, I don't know, like a going out, you know, put on some nice jeans, put this nice top on with it, and it's just a really nice, I don't know. I've just been loving this top. I bought this recently and I've been wearing it constantly with so many different things, with a blazer over it, with a denim jacket over it. I'll link this top as well. It's been a favorite of mine. And then a pair of sandals to round up this June favorites video. A pair of sandals that I had to include because I get so many compliments on them when I wear them out and about in the wild. So if you see me out in the wild and I'm wearing these shoes, it's because I want to feel fancy and look sleek and stylish while being comfortable. These are so gorgeous on. They may not look that great on camera, but they're from the brand Xoxo, right? Xoxo, something like that. Yeah, Xoxo. I wear a 7.5. They are fancy. I wear them with jeans, shorts. I mean, again, Adidas track pants, like to make them more casual. They are just effortlessly chic. And I had to include them because they're like my summer shoe that I'm obsessed with. So all my favorites for June are going to be linked below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Happy July to you all. Happy summer. I hope you're having a really great summer so far. And I hope you enjoyed seeing my favorites for June. Comment below, what are your favorites from June? They can be old, they can be new, whatever it is, share them below. If any of these are surprisingly your favorites as well, I would love to hear if they are and why. But thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you have a great summer, and I will see you in July favorites. Bye.